Welcome back to channel 1337.
Back.
I'm Callum, also known as Grey Fox, and this is Alex, also known as PLASMATOR.
Hi.
But he's gonna go. He's gonna go.
I shouldn't be here.
I shouldn't be.
I'm not even supposed to be over there.
Yeah, same again. Cheers. Cheers. Right, we're in Denver. We've got a tip off that the bad guys are here. Raidens are a bit angry after the last one. Found out some kids were being experimented on and dissected, and their organs being taken out and put into cyborg warriors, which end up being our enemy. So yeah, he's a bit upset about that. Raiden being a child soldier, or was a child soldier, it kind of rings home a little bit for him. But yeah, we're heading towards Denver. Denver is in Colorado, which is somewhere I'd like to go to in the future. Actually, it seems pretty cool there. Not just because of South Park and stuff. It seems like a fairly nice place. This is what I've heard. This is what I've heard. But no, it's this is part 3 though. Part 3 of Metal Gear Rising out of 5. We've got still several bosses to crack through, even though there's like three more episodes left. Basically, we're, like I say, 3 or 5 at the moment. Right, we're an outlaw now because of us kicking off in Mexico. The local PMCs, or whatever they are these days, still PMCs, private military companies, have a habit of chasing after us in this one. So we're going to be taking on not so much like soldiers, the more police officers and stuff. So this is, I don't know, where the morality side starts getting a little bit shady in episode 3. This episode being a big build up to what Raiden is going to become fairly soon. You're probably thinking, what do you mean become? You'll see. But no, Alex has disappeared for a minute. He's going to go get us some coffee, which would be nice. Triple flip in a car. Pretty good. Maybe more. Landed on the roof, so that's the wrong way. But no, this week, I don't know, I had a bit of an issue this week. I had my PlayStation 3 decide to corrupt, like the hard drive, like corrupted. Woke up a couple of days ago. Like my routine, I generally wake up and put YouTube on. It's just something I do. But woke up and put on YouTube, and then about 5 minutes in, it sounds like the friggin' Avengers are taking off in the helicarrier, like from my living room. And I freak out. Pull the power cable because the switch isn't working. Pull the power cable out the back. Plug it back in. It's like the system is corrupted, like rebuilding. It gets like 47%, and then it decides to crash out again. And so I turn it off, turn it back on. Same thing happens, gets to 47%, and then I luckily managed to fix it. I managed to start it up into safe mode, and do a complete restore of the system. So I've unfortunately lost. I had, don't know, probably about 40 downloaded games. Most of them being ones donated by friends, different accounts and stuff. So shout out to those guys actually. Like, if anybody could get hold of me, that did donate their accounts to me before. If you can get hold of me, and we can go from there. Because I've got a better system again now. I've got a few games downloaded on PS3. Most of my downloaded library is on the Xbox, but I tend to use the 360 as a I don't know, let's say the PS2 of its generation. I play everything on a 360, and then exclusives I'll play on the PlayStation 3. So your Kingdom Hearts and your God of War and your Metal Gear Solid 4 in particular. For me, it was kind of like the reason I bought a PlayStation 3 in the beginning. Yeah, I haven't really covered these guys. Yeah, they're just like security guys. They're really easy to mop up. Like, not a problem at all. Like, this game isn't too difficult in the whole of it, really. Like I say, I haven't upgraded, or said in previous episode, I haven't upgraded any health or energy. Hey, check that out in the background. Typical Kojima with a girl covered in what looks like security tape or caution tape. Let's have a look. Keep out. Okay. Kojima. Good man. Looking forward to what you're going to be doing with Death Stranding. Like, looking forward to that. Really love both the trailers that have come out for that game. Slash movie slash I don't know what you're doing, Kojima, but I love it. Yeah, looking forward to the future of Kojima and Kojima Productions. Hi.
Hello.
Alex is back.
Yes.
Cool. How are you?
Yeah, it's just giving it a brew.
Ah.
Yeah.
Brewing of the coffee.
Yeah.
The brewing of the coffee. Yeah, we're in Denver, Alex. Like,
do you know anything about Denver?
I don't. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Actually, like, other than like I just said like South Park or something like that.
You've never learned anything about Denver before?
No. Other than what you call it? South Park is my extent of knowledge on Denver / Colorado. Like, I think it was in an early episode that they redirected the volcano into Denver so it didn't hit South Park. Yeah, long time ago. I want to say that was like 1998. Around the same time as Metal Gear Solid, the original. Like, yeah. Good times. Right, Denver.
See if you can guess what temperature it is in Denver.
Oh,
I
okay.
reckon 4 degrees.
You're close. You are close. At the moment, the Denver temperature is 3 degrees.
Ooh, so close.
So close.
Yeah, I know my Denver.
Wind northeast at 10 mile per hour, 58% humidity.
Whoa, that's humid.
Right, here's a bit about Denver. Denver, the capital of Colorado. Oh, we're taking on some like Transformer mech type things. Yeah, just keep bashing their armor until you break a piece off, rinse and repeat on the next piece, and then QTE, Zandatsu, boom. Denver, the capital of Colorado, is an American metropolis dating to the Old West era. Lamia Square, Lamia, yeah.
On the slide.
Lamia. Larimer. That'll do. Larimer Square, the city's oldest block, features landmark 19th century buildings. Museums include Denver Art Museum, an ultra-modern complex known for its collection of indigenous works, and the mansion of famed Titanic survivor Molly Brown. Denver is also a jumping-off point for ski resorts in the nearby Rocky Mountains. So there you go.
Jumping off point.
Jumping off point. Yeah, I think they mean as in like somewhere you can like stay and then go. I'm gonna go up to mountain and go check out that little ski resort up there.
Oh my.
Oh my. But yeah, that's Denver.
Denver.
We're breaking up a bit of Denver by the looks of it. The Denver police force have no idea what's happening today. They're not prepared for this situation, I don't think. Then again, they have got friggin' homing launchers just lying around on the street. I think they might be prepared for. Well, yeah, and there's barriers. They're prepared. Not very well, but here's another laptop. Already got it. Get it. If you haven't.
Your route through Denver has been plotted based on data culled from various security systems.
Okay.
I took the liberty of adding a guidance device to your chassis to ensure you do not stray too far. Handy, eh?
Thanks, Doc. Right. So we've got a guidance device. Cool. I've got a really cool background at the moment, actually, on my phone, like my dormant screen. It's of Eva from Metal Gear Solid 3. I love Eva. I know she's a fictional character, so get over it, people. Get over it. But I love Eva. She's well. I was about to say the ideal woman, but she steals things and stuff. So that's not ideal, really.
Not perfect.
Nope. Nope. But she has a really, really amazing role in the series of games. Yeah, Eva has like a wonderful, wonderful role. Like she plays such a part. Oh, have some friggin' gas grenades. Go on. Might be able to get some stealth attacks here if I'm lucky, or not. No, can't get stealth attacks because I'm already in alert mode. If I don't know, the grenade might just put him into alert mode straight away. Don't know. I have to check that out in the future maybe. Oh, cool, some upside down combat. A double sound that too? Yeah, double. Nice. But yeah, fight off these mobs. They're not really too much of an issue. But yeah, Eva's role in Metal Gear, she's pretty critical. If she wasn't in the game, or if she didn't do certain things that she did do in the storyline, the story would be completely different, of course, because it deals with time in such a critical way, like this series of games. Mostly because the way Kojima decided to tell the saga, the way that it's not straightforward, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4 in chronological order. It's the order of it in chronological order is alright. Hang on, let me just collect my thoughts. Metal Gear Solid 3 is the starting point of the story. Then after that, it is Portable Ops. Then after that, it is Metal Gear Peace Walker, which is a PSP game that then got ported to the Xbox 360.
PSP, other way.
Welcome back, Alex.
Hello.
Once again.
I'm talking about the chronological order of Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah,
So
well,
yeah,
you would be.
Metal Gear Solid 3, then Portable Ops, which is a PSP game. Then after that, you had Peace Walker. After that, chronologically, it's Metal Gear Solid 5. Where it'd be Ground Zeroes and then the Phantom Pain, or Metal Gear Solid 5 as one whole thing. After that, it's the MSX Metal Gear, then the MSX2, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. After that, it's Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1 originally. That got remade later onto the GameCube. In like 2003, 2002, 2003. But yes, that's Metal Gear Solid. Then Metal Gear Solid 2 came out in like that was 98, I want to say 98 or 99. Metal Gear Solid came out. But anyway, chronology. Get this right, Cal. Metal Gear Solid 2, then Metal Gear Solid 4, then Metal Gear Rising, and then that's where it ends. And I don't think there'll be any more due to the issues with well, it's Kojima's work at the end of the day. I know this game coming out called Metal Gear Survive, which I'm not hopeful for. I feel like it's Konami taking a franchise that, as a company, Konami don't know the inner workings of. Like, they left it all up to Kojima, you know, that was his job. And they're making a game called Metal Gear Survive, and it's a zombie survival game set in the Metal Gear Solid 5 universe.
There's never been zombies or anything in Metal Gear before, is there?
No.
That sounds just plain ridiculous.
Kojima's reaction, I'll put that in as a link, because I don't think enough people have seen his reaction. I'm going to put that in a link in the description. Kojima's reaction to the announcement of Metal Gear Survive, which I think is coming out soon. It's definitely coming out in the next upcoming months. I'm a little bit confused more than anything. I won't get it because I swear allegiance to Kojima, not Konami.
Is it just something that he said, like, in an interview or something about it? Or?
Yeah. I've managed to find a translation of like his reaction.
Right.
Like a video of his reaction to him seeing it, and he gets quite verbal. Oh, this fellow, he's one of 5 guys hidden in this game. If you find all 5, you are rewarded with a weapon, which is a bokken.
A burger?
No, a bokken, a wooden sword, a practice sword, which allows you to stealth kill. Let's say stealth kill, because that's generally I think that's the way it's called in Metal Gear Solid terms, like community and stuff. Stealth kill, because you do generally they're done, you know. Not stealth kill. I'm sorry, I'm talking rubbish, people. I don't mean stealth kill. I mean trank kill, like tranquilize. It's a non-lethal kill, is what I mean. It's a blue weapon in traditional Metal Gear Solid terms. Most weapons, not so much in this, but in Metal Gear Solid, weapons are presented in red, and non-lethal weapons are presented in blue. So, for Metal Gear Solid people, it's a blue weapon. So, yeah, it's a nice little hidden thing. What was I talking about? I was getting quite intense. It was Metal Gear Survive, wasn't it? Yeah. I'll put a link in for the English translation of Kojima's reaction to Metal Gear Survive. He's not happy. He's not.
Not very happy, no.
No, he's not happy about it. I'll just say that. Just watch it. It's messed up. Is that? I sounded weirdly like the press start screen on one of the Street Fighter games. Then, is that mine? Yes. Okay. Sorry. Coffee politics.
What?
Huh?
What's all this?
Coffee politics. Lifts in games, Alex. Lifts. Or elevators, if you're American.
What do you think about that?
You asking Rufus or me?
Oh, Rufus, of course.
What do you think about elevators in video games, Rufus? Huh? What do you think? Don't bite me. Yes, Mass Effect was a little bit over the top, wasn't it? Yeah. Rufus said the elevator sequences in Mass Effect, the original, are a bit long-winded. Cheers for that nugget of wisdom, Rufus.
Yeah, thanks, Rufus.
The cat. For clarity. This looks a bit Mirror's Edge. Oh, I've got a drum can.
I feel like maybe I should give Mirror's Edge another go one day. Do you have it?
It's a good game. It's a good game. I remember getting it in my head that I was going to do a speed run of it, and it was just like it. Ended up doing like the first like 2 levels, like getting them down to like really good times, and then after that I was like, yeah, screw speed running. It's horrible.
Just can't understand how you get really good at that game.
No, or just speed running in general. That's not something. It seems really painful. I've seen way too many speed run fail videos where people like have some pretty crazy reactions. Then again, some of these people are pretty different. So I'll let them off. I have some crazy reactions like that. You people watching this wouldn't want to see to certain things. It can be entertaining for some people. My friend Nabil tends to laugh. Look, I'm juggling this guy. That's awesome. That's awesome. I think that's my first proper juggle. That's my first proper juggle in this game. That's cool. And I'm not even bothering to Zandatsu that guy. I just want him dead. Yeah, these guys in the sky. A little bit of a nod to Raving Raven and her squad. Well, Raving Raven was a character. Oh wow! But this is security guard again. But they're rocking Raven's gear. Raving Raven was a character in Metal Gear Solid 4. There were 4. There were like 4 bosses to break up the game. They were called the Beauty and the Beast squad. They have 2 phases when you fight them. You have to fight the Beauty. No, you have to fight the Beast. And then after that you have to fight the Beauty. And you're rewarded with a few weird things, which I will cover in a video. Like there's some weird stuff going on in that game. There's so much fan service, like in Metal Gear Solid 4. It's insane. If you're a fan of Metal Gear Solid, 4 is just pure fan service. Laced with cutscenes. I think I don't quote me on this, but I want to say there's up to about 7 or 8 hours of cutscenes in that game.
Wow. That's a lot of cutscenes.
I could be wrong, but I think
that's what it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah, I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong, but it's long. It's long. very, very long-winded. That will be the next game after Rising that we're going to cover Metal Gear Solid wise. Other than I might do a little bit of Peace Walker like in between because I've got a friend, Kieran F117. He's been playing Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker with me on the Xbox 360. He's kind of gone off it for a minute because he said we caned it too much, but I will convince him to get back on it because we need to get some recordings of that because there's a crazy game. I've just unlocked the I say just, we did do it a few times, the Monster Hunter missions from the game Monster Hunter, which Capcom license. So it's interesting to have a Capcom license in a Konami license, but they're both Japanese, and I think they have a fairly, well, used to have a fairly good relationship. I don't think it's the first time Konami and Capcom characters have been in the same thing together. I'm trying to think if Project X Zone has any Konami characters in it. But for one, Smash Brothers, you've got Mega Man and hang on. I was about to say Snake and Mega Man in the same game, but no, like Brawl had Snake, A rank, yeah. Cool. No S rank though. No S rank. Not today.
No S rank.
No S rank. S rank's weird, isn't it? Why?
S above A, except after C.
Yeah. S rank. Okay, let's have a look at that. Like, I always found it odd. Like when I was younger, anyway. Like now, it's just kind of commonplace, really, to see the whole S rank thing. I remember seeing it more in Japanese games, like back in the day. And when I say back in the day, sorry, I sound older than what I should be. Like PlayStation 1 era, you would often see it in Japanese games, like.
I think Crazy Taxi is one of the first I came across with S.
S, yeah. Resident Evil.
Oh, and what was that arcade game that was a skateboarding game that had an actual skateboard?
Oh, I don't know that. An actual skateboard, but an arcade game.
Yeah, it was like a racing game. There was a skateboard one and a... Was it a snowboarding one as well? Or like a skiing one?
Top Skater. Arcade machine.
That was amazing. I used to love going on that.
Was it Sega?
I can't remember.
Top Skater, that one?
Let's have a look, see.
Right, yeah, back to the game for a second.
That's the guy.
Sandstorm.
Yeah,
right, Top
amazing.
Skater. Cool. Cool. Check that out. If anybody lives in London, Trocadero, see if they got Top Skater. Let me know. Come up to London, play that.
Well, they've probably still got it in Paynton.
What? Oh, okay. A Trocadero would be worth a look anyway.
Yeah.
Imagine that. And get some footage of me and Alex playing on some games in the arcades.
We'll just go to Paynton for the day. It's way cheaper than London.
Yeah, we'll go to London anyway.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to go to London. But yeah, Trocadero. If nobody knows about that, there's this place called the Trocadero Piccadilly Circus in London. What a shitty circus. No, it's not a shitty circus because it's got the Trocadero, which is full of arcade machines. I mean, like a couple of floors of arcade machines. There's like a cinema in that complex. There's something called Tokyo Toys where you buy like anime figures and stuff.
Yeah. Sega World as well, isn't there? That's like about 3 or 4 stories.
Oh, really? I haven't been to Sega World.
Yeah.
Sega.
If it's, I'm pretty sure it still exists. That's in like Leicester's Square somewhere, I think.
This is more of a podcast as opposed to a commentary on game today.
It does tend to be being that though.
Yeah, but it's alright, isn't it?
Back to the game.
Back to the game. This is a cool elevator sequence. Look at that. That looks
Oh,
pretty
cool elevator
That looks
sequence
pretty
now, is it?
fucking awesome, actually. Boom.
It is, actually,
Yeah. Right. Night vision, people. We need augmented vision to get through the next section. I highly recommend doing as much of this with stealth as possible. Because if you don't, well, you can't have augmented vision and be in combat mode at the same time. So press up on the D-pad, and then you'll turn your augmented vision on. Sorry, like I'm having a little digestive thing here. Yeah, turn your augmented vision on, press up on the D-pad, and this is how we're going to navigate for the next 10 minutes. If you drop into combat mode by pressing any attack button, you've got about a second of vision. That's it, before it reverts back to pitch black. Other than... What? Error, sorry. Windows error. Sorry, I'm rebooting a second. Right. Yeah, do as much of this area with stealth as possible, because these guys are all armoured, and if they gang up on you, it's not good. You might die. No reason you should, though. As per usual, you should have like 5 health items in stock. Shit, sorry. I'm okay.
What happens when you die?
It'll go Snake. No, hang on, wrong character. It'll go Raiden. Raiden, are you there? Raiden. Raiden. Yeah, and it will say continue or exit. You know, standard. Oh, lock it. No, come on, lock on. Oh, or don't. We killed him. That's the main thing. We stealthed him. Right, that's a little bit of health or energy or whatever. No BP. That's just money. That's money. What was I talking about before?
Stuff.
No. Before that, I was talking. I was talking about too many things actually. Like always start something. I'll start off many tracks, and then we're in a train station, right? Well, we're in a train track right now. That's weird. Yeah, I can't ever stay on track, so it's appropriate.
On train track.
It's appropriate that I'm in the dark right now, and on a train track. Right, stealth as much as possible. Again, like it will cause you problems. I think I was talking about S rank and stuff, and then we got onto Skater. Like, yeah, we were talking about arcade games, and then got onto Skater thing, and then Trocadero. Yeah, right.
And there was another version of that as well.
S rank though was the original thing.
Special. You've got such a special rank.
Yeah.
Well done.
So, but let's see what the real meaning of this means. Okay, right. Here's what Google has to say on the issue. The S rank allowed for wider range of obtainable grades and thus player motivation, meaning it was soon adopted by Western developers who realised the S rank was much cooler than the boring A. Boring. An A rank is commonly obtained by getting 90 to 95%. So the last 5%, I'm assuming, is S rank.
Yeah. What's going to happen when people get bored of S rank though and think, oh, like S rank's nothing special, like it's only the best thing you can get. So like we need to like, have a new thing you can get that's better than S.
I've seen double S and triple S ranks in
that's
bloody Devil May Cry.
That's a good point. Good point.
Yeah, stylish, super stylish, like sick.
Super and stylish.
I can't remember what the triple S one was though. Like it was like super slick, stylish, or something like that. I'm thinking of DMC4, Devil May Cry 4. I can't remember what all the exclamations were in I know it would be like dull, like in the original one it was like dull, cool. I can't remember what B was. Okay, I can't remember.
What was it? What was it, triple S?
But it would be like, I can't remember what B was, but A would be like awesome in like yellow, and then the S ranks would come up in red, and it'd be like stylish was S, and then super stylish or something like that. Like I remember sick being one of them as well, but I feel like that was in DMC or Devil May Cry 5 or however you want to see it, which both you and I, Alex, enjoyed. The general populace did not.
Yeah,
to my opinion. Yeah, I thought the sound was on point. That's something that you really enjoyed, I think.
Isn't that the one that who did the soundtrack? Was it Noisia?
Noisia and Combi
And,
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, did the soundtrack for that one.
Well, Noisia are just legends anyway. Everything they make's amazing.
Yeah, that's something that you really pointed out to me, like because you had the game like pretty much on release, didn't you? You rent it, Love Film at the time or something.
Yeah, if you could have, then I bought the special edition.
Yeah. What'd that come with?
Like a nice shiny box.
Oh, cool.
Metal case, steelbook.
I've got an odd version of it. Like, well, I got this through working in the field I used to work in, and it was a hologram cover. It was just like a what dimension is like a DVD? Is that A5? It's less than A5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like yeah, whatever the dimensions are for a case front. A hologram which had the Xbox 360 band across the top of it, standard kind of cover looking, but it was a hologram of like a moving new Dante.
Nice.
Not nude Dante, new Dante.
Yeah.
NEW, just so you know who I mean at home.
Yeah, I think the DMC one came with a really nice artwork book as well.
Lovely.
Artbook.
Yeah.
The typical art book, but it's actually a very nice one.
Yeah, special edition, see? Like the classic art book.
Who doesn't love an art book though?
I do like an art book, but is it really a necessary thing?
It's like you know, it's a thing you expect. So like,
now
you should expect more.
Now you expect it. Something that did do a good special edition, and you'll find one of the items from this special edition is going for silly money now. Is Tom Clancy's The Division, the high-end version of that, came with a watch, but nothing like the Splinter Cell Blacklist watch that I own. It still functions as a watch, but the workings of the strap. No, that all works. I've epoxy resined it onto a Nerf gun. It looks awesome. Let's see if I can get a picture of that actually. I'm sure I've got several. It's not a completed Nerf gun. Yeah, I sell Nerf guns if anybody wants one. Do them custom made with. Oh, look at the slide. Oh, it's good when it happens.
Hey. Slide.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, little bit where you can drop the bridge onto some people. I think I killed 2 of them. Yeah, mostly security guards in this level. It's a bit concerning, morality-wise, because we've been fighting dudes that look like this, like nondescript, faceless soldiers. I didn't notice if the security guards have faces or whether they have the little face guard type dealy. See, it seems to be less of a problem, like killing things without a face. For me, anyway. Vegetarian. Oh. But yeah, these fellas, they have just like 2 side armor plates. Wear those down, and then wait for your QTE, spin him around, chop him up, smash. A Grey Fox character we're using the skin of, made an appearance in Smash actually, Smash Brothers Brawl, not as a character, well, as his character, but not as a playable character. There were weird little things that they brought in on Brawl because they had to expand the item list and stuff, you know. And one of them was support character items. It'd be like, rather than just like Pokemon, because there's something in tradition that me and friends in the past have done on Smash Brothers Melee. It's been to just play as Pokemon, so Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Mewtwo, Pichu, play on the Pokemon level and just put Pokeballs on. It just becomes stupid. But in Brawl you can kind of expand on that slightly, and you can just put support characters, so you get all like Fire Emblem characters. One of them is Grey Fox. Like, it's pretty awesome. Right, these fellas, heavy attackers. Don't do what I'm doing and get hit. Bait the attack or parry it. I don't think that charge attack though you can parry. Excuse me. Oh dear. But yeah, with the larger fellows, think Dark Souls, bait the attack. Don't do what I'm doing. Like, move out the way of it. I'm just going a bit balls to the wall and just going, yeah, fuck it. Get in before he gets me. But it doesn't work in my favour at all. And there's a guy pointing a rocket launcher at me as well, which is never a good thing. But yeah, S ranks, people. S ranks.
Back to that, is it?
Nah, we're done with S ranks now. But yeah, it was just weird, wasn't it? It's weird. I suppose achievements were after S ranks, wasn't it? Achievements and trophies.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm trying to distract these guys with a hologram of a little woman. A little woman. Tiny little woman. It's not adequate. It's not working properly. That guy's got a rocket launcher on his back and he's not using it. He's a fool, because I'm going to use mine. That's 1. That's 2. RPGs, Alex. Rocket-propelled grenades.
Rocket-propelled grenades.
Yeah. It's quite old terminology, really. It's like World War II terminology, because it's kind of before missile warfare. These blue boxes, like, yeah. I'm curious. I'm gonna have to look up how to deal with these. No idea. Jam grenade. It's a jam grenade. It's not an EM grenade.
Oh, you brought this?
Oh, that's a chaff. It's a chaff grenade. Hi, Rufus. Rufus the cat is back. God, and he's gone. It's fast.
Oh, he's brought that to have a go on.
He's got toys, has he? Right, we're getting towards the kind of end point or end location of this this episode. It's quite a drawn out bit though. It's quite a drawn out bit. So we're making our way there. Basically, there's a large building in the middle of this city. Not Midgar from Final Fantasy VII. Definitely not Midgar. So there's a building in the middle of this city. That's where we're heading. Because we're pretty sure that Jetstream Sam and his big grin are there. But yeah. So I did cover very, very briefly at the start, like my PS3 corrupted, and I had to restart the whole shebang. Oh no, that's fine. I had to restart the whole shebang. I had to put it into safe mode and restored the whole thing. So it's back to zero. So with that...
What did you say it sounded like?
It sounded like the frigging helicarrier from Avengers was taking off underneath my television. It was just like it's stupid. The only other time I've had that noise from a PlayStation 3 is when I'm going to tell you a story about what happened with your Breaking Bad. Do you remember your Breaking Bad that I said got trapped?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so it got trapped. Right, okay, so here's a story about Alex's copy, limited edition copy of Breaking Bad that I was like, about for a little while. I'll do this quick because there's a cool cutscene coming up. Right, so Alex's last disc of his limited edition, fancy ass Blu-ray edition that came inside of methylamine container barrel. Cool, yeah, it's cool. Got stuck inside of my PlayStation 3, and I was like, what do I do?
Cool story, bro.
What do I do? So months go on, months and months and months, and I've only just recently given him his Breaking Bad back. Actually, all safe, all fine.
I have the complete set again.
Yeah.
Gonna have just a little look at it.
But yeah, all safe, all fine again.
Look at it
But yeah, it's beautiful. We'll see if we can get you some pictures for that, because that's a nice little set. Each season comes inside of a magnetic disc container which has 2 or 3 layers to it.
Yeah, and like
3 or 4.
Sort of like a kind of layered image of something significant from that season, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely, really, really nice. See that people who make special editions, that's what you should be doing.
Yeah, the way they've even got like the money when you open the top as well.
Yeah.
Like nice little touches like that.
But anyway, Alex's last disc, because I hadn't finished Breaking Bad, and I was like, I need to finish this. And I had some time, so I put Breaking Bad on. I go out and pause it. I'm like halfway through the episode. It's a fairly long episode, if I remember that one. It's a bit longer.
The final episode.
Yeah, it's a bit longer.
Yeah, they're both like, I think the last 2 episodes are like 55 minutes each.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer. But I was halfway through the last episode and I paused it and then went to go and make a cup of tea. And then, as you do, and I come back and PlayStation's off. Turn it back on. Red light. It beeps on. Green light. Yellow light, red light, red light, red light, red light, red light, flashing. And I'm like, what? Just turn it back on. Like, turn it off by the mains, unplug everything, turn it back on. Again. Green, yellow, red, 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 red. Uh-oh. I know this. I know yellow light is never a good thing. And I'm thinking, one, I want to know what happens. 2, that's not my Breaking Bad in there. Anyway, months go down the line, and I haven't told Alex, and I feel so bad about it, and like haven't addressed it and stuff. Like, feel so bad about it. And then right, okay, just for the game's sake for a second, take out this bunch of guys, and then we're gonna get to like another. This is like really cutscene heavy, this bit. So just take out these mobs. They're just normal. What this is trying to do, this whole bit, is question our morality, because we're killing just people doing their job right now. Like, it's a little bit messed up. We're not killing the faceless soldiers like before. We're killing people. You know, it's not good. It's not good. Cutscene. But Alex's Breaking Bad was stuck, and I haven't addressed it for so long. I feel so bad. Until I remember this thing, and this is where it connects to my PlayStation. Sounded like a fucking helicarrier. If with the old PlayStations, I'm not sure if it works with the newer ones, but the one that tracked Breaking Bad, the Breaking Bad prison, if you like, what you have to do, the big fat old PlayStations, you take the power lead and make sure everything's like ready to go. So like the main switch on the back of the PS3 is on, and then plug the power lead in and hold the friggin' power switch. If you do that, it will go into this weird mode where it will sound like it's gonna take off. Like, it's so loud. It's like shaking and stuff. Like, and then it spits out whatever's in there. It's amazing. So got back Breaking Bad and then got it back to Alex. Hey. Without having to dismantle the PS3. But then my housemate, because I said like, it's scrap, you know, he stripped the PS3 for any components he could use. And left me with the top part, the George Foreman grill lid kind of thing. So it looks like I've got like a very small kind of riot shield with PlayStation 3 in Spider-Man text across it. Right, this bit, we're completely sapped of any sort of energy or any sort of like will to carry on. So all we can do is just swing our sword with no sort of decent ability, you know, like, that's terrible. So I recommend for this part to stealth it. If you hug the wall on the right and just stay on the right, you should so long as you're fast enough, you should completely avoid any guys. Their kind of routes will go away from you. So yeah, stealth it. It's recommended because you're in no ability to walk or do anything right now. It's kind of interesting. Look very Grey Fox right now, clutching my head. That's something that Grey Fox used to do a lot in Metal Gear Solid, clutching his head, smacking his head against the floor. Yeah, like, Grey Fox is a bit of a messed up character. He in the events of Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Fox has to fight Snake in a minefield, bare knuckle fist fight, and Fox loses. He kind of dies, but his sister Naomi Hunter, very important character in Metal Gear history, rebuilds him with the help of Dr. Clark, aka Paramedic from Metal Gear Solid 3. Paramedic, she got her name because she was like the first parachuting medic. That's Paramedic. But yeah. There's kind of like, there's a lot of like hidden like or like made up myths in Metal Gear. Like, the boss, not Big Boss, but the boss was the first ever true astronaut, not Yuri Gagarin, the Russian, but an American woman was the first ever person in space in Metal Gear Solid history in that universe. But she was in a very crude ship, and she was irradiated quite badly. Yeah, not good. Not good. If you want to know more about that, play Peace Walker, and discover the hidden tapes inside of the Metal Gears that you fight, the 3 Metal Gears that you fight. There are hidden tapes that you can find by pressing the Y button. Right, take out these guys the best you can until Jetstream Sam arrives. This is all scripted. I don't think that these guys will kill you. They'll just get you down to low health. But yeah, if you want to know more about the boss being in space, yeah, either that or Strangelove's. Oh, this is our boss for this level, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bit of an interesting guy. Alright, I'll get back to the current game for now. Like, lose the podcast, become commentary for a sec.
Yeah, look at him go.
He's not like Magneto in the slightest with his abilities. He's magnetic. Like, he's in several parts. He can control each part how he wants to. So he's going to be a bit of an awkward fight. He can kind of separate himself like mid-combat.
Sounds useful.
Yeah, because of the way he's built, like, I tend to do me slashy like diagonally.
Yeah.
And a lot of his parts are kind of placed diagonally. So he can kind of like separate and dodge a lot of my attacks very, very...
Uppy downy, man. It's probably going to be best, isn't it?
Yeah, he still tends to just separate. There is a little trick in this game. Well, in this part of the game. Non-pen. All these soldiers come from really, really war-torn countries. Like, we had Raidens from Liberia. We had the woman in the first episode. She was from... Where was she from? Liberia?
That's the one you just said.
Oh dear. Algeria. Algeria. That, I don't know. Watch the first episode and correct me, people. And then this dude said he's from Phnom Penh. Memes. The DNA of the soul. Wow, this guy's cool. He just said memes. The DNA of the soul.
Oh my.
Yeah, this guy likes memes.
Does he?
Yeah. Should we give him some memes?
Okay.
Meme. You got meme.
What does this say?
That says Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 remix. It's on the spine.
Say this.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts text is a little bit questionable when you first see it. You are like, but the...
Has it got Mickey Mouse?
Yes.
With a load of like manga characters. What's going on? I don't understand.
Alex's first experience with Kingdom Hearts is right now.
Is that Goofy and Daffy on the back?
Daffy? Donald.
Yeah.
Daffy's Warner Brothers.
Who's Daffy?
Warner Brothers.
I'm getting my cartoons.
Your kids' cartoons, old
Where's
school
Pluto?
cartoons. Pluto's in it. Everyone's in it. Believe me, everyone's in it. You go to friggin' Agrabah, and yeah, it's got Final Fantasy characters in it, and yes, manga characters, as you said. Manga characters, yeah, those are all pretty independent characters to Kingdom Hearts, but it's a really good game. Really good game. The tutorial, the hour-long tutorial on that game is the biggest pain in the ass on Kingdom Hearts 2. But as soon as you get through that, it's incredible. Like, I'd say put it on proud mode. Otherwise, it's too easy. It's too baby. Like, baby plays first RPG. sorry to say that about Kingdom Hearts people. I probably get loads of hate about that. But no, I love Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, come on, people. Like, baby plays first RPG. Just come on, smash that X button, and then occasionally Y in number 2, and other ones. But in number 1 is literally just bring on the X button. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, the circle button.
Yeah. No, I'm saying X button. X and...
Why?
Oh, triangle.
Oh, triangle.
Triangle. Yeah, occasionally triangle. Not Y, I'm getting control pads mixed up.
Yeah, like you've made some kind of hybrid controller in your mind.
Then again, an X and Y do exist on a 360. Like X and Y, B and A.
B and A,
B and A. Right. This is where Raiden loses his shit. He's just asked the doctor to turn off his pain inhibitors.
Golly.
Whilst he stabbed himself.
This is my normal, my nature.
Nice.
You've lost your mind.
Right. Oh no, someone else stabbed him. It was not Raiden's sword that he stabbed him. Like, some dude stabbed him, and then he went all Devil May Cry 1 and pulled it out of himself, kind of thing. But in a really silly way. Play Devil May Cry 1, people. Like, you can get that on the HD collection, PS3, Xbox 360. Pretty sure you can get that on PC as well. PlayStation 2, if you got a PS2, play it on PS2. That's the way it should be played. It was incredible. I remember not having a memory card, about having the game, which meant I had to play the whole thing. But back in 2001, the memory card price was £28 for a 8MB PlayStation 2 memory card. So it was excessive, because you could get a game for that, you know.
Yeah.
Pre-owned game at the time, brand new. Well, say brand new, pre-owned makes no sense. A recent game that is pre-owned, you know.
Yeah.
Right, Monsoon. A little bit different. Parry his incoming attacks. He loves throwing these smoke bombs, and then he's going to come from multiple directions. Parry each incoming attack, and it will probably do you a lot of favours. For this fight, we have infinite energy. You see this red aura around us, Alex. Like, it's because we've lost our mind and gone a little bit psycho. So yeah, abuse the fact that you have infinite energy. Drop into your focus mode if you need it. You know, just freaking do it. I believe you can activate rage mode as well, which I'm not sure if I do this like in this fight. Like I'll see how I feel really. Like I'll carry on and let me have a look. But yeah, this guy, like you say, Alex, he separates himself. So I don't know, about 10% of your attacks are going to get through. The rest are going to like miss because he's going to just dodge it.
Yeah.
Take any opportunity when he is staggered to just get in and just hammer on X, Y combos, whatever. He's going to change what he's doing now, and he's probably going to pick up something. I've done this fight before, if you can't tell.
Definitely.
He's going to throw APCs at us for a second. Drop into your left trigger. Left trigger to activate your focus mode, slow down time, and then when he chucks it, make sure you take out all of them, otherwise it's kind of slow down the fight a bit, because he'll repeat the last kind of phase of that routine before he drops into like the next phase of this battle. Like it's kind of like full of phases, this, like, so you can see his health's about 70 at the moment. Normally, like on these boss battles, they are kind of like phase-ish kind of battles, so like there'll be a bit, then he'll back off and do something, then there'll be another bit, back off, do something, you know, standard boss shit.
Boss shit.
He's got some cool weapons though. He's got some Sai that he can control, parry everything, like parry everything when the smoke's up. Just keep holding direction, normally forward, or you've got a second to change your mind, you know. But yeah, parry everything. He's probably going to get a bit more silly in a sec regarding what he's throwing at me. You'll notice there's pickups as well, that like the stuff that you chopped up, the APCs and planes, they will drop energy items. One item in particular that we're probably going to end up using, I've got it in my inventory already, the EM grenade or electromagnetic grenade. That will completely stop him from moving. So then he'll just be weak for a few seconds. You can get in an attack. Yeah. I just picked up another one, so let's use one.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Right.
Let's get the disease.
Come on. Come on. Oh, still missed. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh, what a dick. What a dick. You see the way he moves? It's kind of cool. Right, have that. Right, now. Get him. Hit it. Cool. Right, now find the head and just wail on it a bit. Oh, not enough damage. But we're getting there. We're getting there. He's probably going to back off again in a sec and do something different. But yeah. He's a bit of a funny character. Oh god, he's taken everything, just all the trash, and put it in a Beyblade, and he's chasing after me with a big old Beyblade on its side. If you right trigger, you'll go into your Assassin's Creed like parkour mode and abuse the Y button to use your slide attack whilst you're running, and you should dodge most of this. You can't attack him. There's no time, and I don't think you can actually damage him like in that bit. So just wait it out. And then wow, look at the cheese. You see the distance on that? That's his wrist and hand just in my face, and that's his legs, and his body's just like haha. But yeah, the Sai, when we defeat him, we're going to have that as a weapon. That's a little unlock. Like normally when you beat one of the 4 key bosses in this game, you will be rewarded with their weapon at a price. BP. Always BP. Never Texco. Sorry, it's an oil joke there for a few people. Rubbish one. Right, again, wail on his head when you get a chance. Low attacks. It's the only way. It's the only way. But no, this whole sequence, music especially, is very amped up. 2001 angst, you know, this lad that we're playing as. Nice parries, you see that? Can't teach that. It's instinct. Yeah, this idiot's going to back off again and probably attack me with some more APCs or planes or something. Oh, great. Oh god, I've got 1.8% health. Luckily I've got 3 health items. But that's 3, 4, 5, no. Nah. So I've had to use a health item. Luckily it kind of just automatically uses them. I don't have to have it in my quick slot for it to activate. Not like other Metal Gear games at all. Like if your health runs to 0 and you don't have...
That's well played there. That's well played there. Getting all the things he's throwing at you there.
Yes. I've got 2 AM grenades, so again, close in, get that head, and then again, go for the head. Get right in there. Yeah, rage mode. No, I'm not going to do it because it's the only thing that will deplete your energy at the moment. I kind of need to keep that up. If you click in both the left and right stick, so L3 and R3, you'll go into rage mode where you'll just do even more damage. You will basically ignore armor. Certain enemies, you've got to knock them down and then it'll go blue before you can take that part off.
Yeah.
You ignore that, so you just cut through regardless. So your sword becomes even more stupid than ever before whilst in rage mode. It's pretty good. I'm trying to bait that thing into the pillar, but I think it just... No. I did a fairly good job at doing that, but it slipped through, I think. Beyblades, man. Friggin' Beyblades. They're the worst. Did you ever see that funny article about that woman who got angry at her kids for destroying the bathtub with Beyblades? Like, literally causing, like, so many dollars worth of, like, the whole bathtub the enamel was gone and whole bathtub was ruined. But it ended up being, like, a really funny 4chan post. Like, because the mother decided to upload... so he's decided to use the friggin' Washington Monument and chuck it at me. Just right trigger up there, cut through that, YMB, quick time, wail on him, left trigger, go. He's dead. He's dead. He's destroyed, sorry. He's not dead. Boing. It's not a hard fight. You just got to time when he's throwing stuff at you.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
It's only nature running its course.
Raiden sounds hilarious.
And here.
Your memes end here. Raiden no like memes. I like memes. But if any of you out there know me, you know I like memes. But yeah, this guy is
It's finished.
dead. No, we've got a little cutscene and then we're wrapped up for today. But it's been a long video, I'm afraid, today. It's been a long one. I thought it was going to be 45 minutes, 15 minutes less than the previous ones.
Wasn't there,
But it was 15 minutes more than the previous episodes.
Never
So
mind, eh?
I'm sorry, people. Like what feedback I have heard, people have said it's a little bit too long. A little bit too long. My advice to you: watch it in bits.
Bits.
I hope you enjoyed the show. Come back for episode 3 soon.
4?
Episode 4 soon.
Soon.
Goodbye.
4.
Goodbye.